Hello, my name is Jimmy from DKBrickStudios, and today we will be talking about our plan for 2019. I know this is coming out a little late, but you know what? I don't care. We'll just get right on into this whole thing. Let's get started, shall we? So, today we are talking about our plan for 2019. It's already here, folks. Well, as me recording this, I'm on the last day of 2018. But for you all, it's already happening. It's happened. We are a couple days in from when this video is out. So yeah. Let's get started with it, shall we? So, first portion of the month. And this is going to explain why I disappeared for a bit. In the last, pretty much for December. Except for the occasional appearance of a video. We're going to be playing catch up. We're going to catch up on all the videos that we missed with the miscellaneous stuff in 1 week. In 1 week. I said that correctly, in 1 week. You remember correctly, 1 week. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all the tutorials for the alien stuff out on Monday. All the remaining mock spotlight out on that one Wednesday. And then the Kaiju Jaeger hybrid out on that Thursday. On that Friday. So all that's happening on 1 week. Now, Bumblebee is happening differently. Bumblebee's happening in a different way. What's happening here is we are having, we're going to just start Bumblebee right after that week. So, what's happening is, not the week that this is happening, not this week, essentially. Next week, that's all coming out. All the miscellaneous stuff is coming out that week, which I still gotta record. I mean to get to that, but I'm gonna get to that. I'm doing a bunch of recording sessions this week, so we'll get that all out for you all. Alright? Now, Bumblebee's gonna get out. Don't worry. That's another thing. So, that should take us through January. Now, Resistance. Resistance will also happen during this. Now, I'm going to quickly explain this. I broke this year up into quarters. I like to break the years up into quarters because that makes sense. We're in quarter one right now. We're going to be in quarter two pretty soon, but I'll explain what's happening there pretty soon. So, in quarter one right now, Resistance is going to be going on, and what I'm thinking here is going to be happening in February, because from what I can gather, Bumblebee's going to have it throughout the most of January. All of January, maybe 1 week in February. I'm going to have to check on that, but I have a feeling it's going to happen most of January. And then we're going to move on, and I'm not touching the Cybertronian builds until I feel like I can get to that. Until I have time for that, because I've already planned all this stuff out, excluding Transformers, because I just want to get this out. So, we have that. And then Resistance is happening, which I'll just quickly say I've been enjoying the show. I think it's great. I feel that it's going to be either early March or late February. The end of the show is going to happen. That this first season is going to happen. I feel like that is going to be a perfect timing for me to get those videos, those tutorials out, those mocks out, which I think will be a good time. I'm working on them right now, actually. I finished the Fireball, which looks beautiful. I love how it came out. Oh my god, don't even get me started on how beautiful that ship looks. Just as a model. The ship is a piece of junk in this show, but the ship as a model, oh my god. Next up, Halo. Halo is happening, folks. I'll get back onto Halo, talking about Halo for a bit, but I have a plan for how we're tackling Halo, because we're going to have a little bit of it in the first month. In the first quarter. So I'm thinking March will be a good month for that to happen. Because why not? That'd be interesting. So yeah. And then the other channel-wise, the gaming channel should be starting up this month of January. We're gonna get that started up. What my plan is, I have to finish getting the intro, the intro going, the intro ready, the editing go. I have to get editing done as well. I've got to get my friend on for an episode for I want to get her on for the very first episode, but I mean, of course, I'm going to ask her on for some other episodes as well. and then down the line, not like, hey, every other episode. No, it's just like, hey, it'll be one episode because it's just gonna be like, oh, hey, we're gonna take a block. I'm gonna be doing it once a month streaming, and then taking that, chopping it up into bits. You know, that's what I'm gonna do essentially. If you caught my stream that I released of me playing Venture Quest, hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun doing that. You can expect more of that on my on the gaming channel, if you want to see that, because I am excited to share that with you all. So yeah, I forget I said, but I gotta get the logo done, and I gotta get the back thing done as well, which shouldn't take too long, but I just want to get that done quickly. So yeah, we'll get that thing care of. So quarter 2. This is from April to June. So we're gonna have a month of Titanfall, right after Halo, and then we're gonna have a couple months of Halo again. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Halo. So yeah, that should be exciting to look out for. Now, of course, in May, we're going to have prom bill talks like I did last year. They're going to be very similar to last year's, but not. I'm going to be talking about my prom from 2018, which was awesome. I know I did that whole in the one video, but I want to talk about last year's prom. That was the events leading up to that was just an interesting event, and I just want to quickly talk about that. Go into depth about how that relationship's kind of progressed and all that, and how things have gone now over the months, over the years. So yeah, why not? I'm excited to share that. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. And then in Christmas, so in quarter 2, so I'm going to start the filming and finish the script. I actually started the script. I never finished it. I got to finish the script for Rogue 2, a Lego Star Wars Christmas story. This shit is happening. This shit is happening. I am making it happen. I am making sure this happens, and if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be bummed. But yeah, we're going to make sure it happens. Bioshock, in quarter 3. We're going to have a whole month dedicated to that. I can basically give you the thing right now. I'll kind of talk a bit about that later, though. I'll talk a bit about that later. I have a whole section of notes here. So we're going to be doing a whole month of Bioshock. There's going to be a whole bunch of cool stuff related to that. So yeah. And then we're going to have Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek. So, the idea with Star Trek here is this. So, with quarter 3, we're going from July to September. That time frame, those 2 months there, Star Trek. Then, next quarter, Star Trek. Maybe Battlestar Galactica. Now, this quarter 4, is going to be from October to December. Now, the reason why I say maybe Battlestar Galactica is because I don't know how long it'll take, how many videos I'll have to record for Battlestar Galactica. It might be, 100, it might be from August to late November when I'll start releasing stuff for episode 9, which is going to be a thing. We're doing 9. We're definitely doing stuff for 9. I am going to be working on episode 9 stuff, and it's a great reason why I chose Star Trek, because I already have most of the ships built. I forget if I finished transferring them over into Stud.io, but I have a year's worth of time to work on that. Well, a good portion of a year's time. So I can work on getting them transferred over. Because I'm not going back to LDD to show you the tutorials. No, I'm working on that. And then, depending on how long the Star Trek takes, I might do Battlestar Galactica. And if I don't have time to do Battlestar Galactica, I'll film Battlestar Galactica. If I don't have time to do Battlestar Galactica, I might ask for a couple requests. If there's time between Battlestar Galactica and a Star Trek stuff, I will ask for requests, because I will be happy to take requests. But what may end up happening, and I'm probably sure this is. I have a real good feeling. I have a feeling this is probably gonna be true. We're going to have Star Trek be by episode 9. So what might end up happening is I either work on that, work on requests, or I take a break off, take some time off. I might take the time off because I want to make sure I get all those videos ready while I'm doing college stuff. So yeah, honestly, and I'll say this here, the break I had here, not that I say I regretted not having those videos out, I did, but it was nice to just be able to relax for a bit and not have to worry about the channel for a bit and be able to focus more on my college work because I needed to make sure I had everything ready for the channel, everything ready for here. This thing was important. This thing was very important. Like, oh my, like college, and college did not go well for me. I mean, my first semester, God, I did not do good on my first thing, but my first semester was but whatever. I did the best I could. So yeah, we're gonna go into the notes that I have. So I talked about how much time is gonna be between the Star Trek and episode 9 stuff. Oh yeah, so Star Trek may not be fully done depending on how long it takes because I forget how many builds I have for Star Trek, but we're gonna have to see, and we're gonna knock those all out in due time. So yeah, and depending on how long it takes to get to episode 9, I'm gonna need to know how many builds I can do. I'm gonna have to pick and choose my models carefully here. I know for sure I want to knock out all the Enterprises first because those are nice ships. So yeah. Yeah, okay, so Halo's finally being done. It may do. So what's gonna probably end up happening here is it's gonna be between. So there's gonna be a month of Halo, which is gonna be March, and then April is gonna be Titanfall, and then May and June will be Halo. Hope you guys are cool with that. I know I'm down with doing that because that just sounds cool. That sounds like a cool thing to work on. Plus, it'll give me more time because I want to knock out like 4 models right off the bat and see how that's received. And if those are received well, I'll do it. Okay, so yeah. Then, obviously in July, Bioshock. I'm planning on having my friend with me during my Build Talk videos, so that way she can be with me. So that way she and I can have like a conversation during the Build Talk videos because, those are probably going to be like an hour long, and each hour long episode is going to be filled with something about us talking about something related to Bioshock, and I think you guys might enjoy it. I'm excited to share those videos with you, to get to work on those with you guys. Those sound like fun to me. I'm excited. Those would be cool to do. Plus, this will be mostly Rapture stuff from Rapture. Anything from Rapture that I know I can build, I'll be doing. So, I can give you the list right now of stuff that's being planned. We've got the actual city, and this is not in order. This is just off the top of my head here. We've got the actual city. We've got 2 big daddies. We've got the Rosie and the Bouncer. We've got the big sister, and the 2 big daddies are going to have a little sister with them. I'm going to try to make a little sister with them too, which will look adorable, which will work perfectly with them. And then we're going to have a, Bathysphere, too. Not the one I made by mistake in my Rapture live stream, but in a different location. But yeah, that's going to be I'm going to make a different version of the Bathysphere, so yeah, that'll be that. Alrighty, so, I think I have a couple notes here. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Rogue 2 this year, for sure. I am not missing out on that. Armed Build Hawks are going to be very similar to what they were last year. If you have not checked those out, check them out. I mean, there's something, probably not my best work, but there's something I'm not fully proud of. There's something that I figured why not do, and I'm happy that they're a thing. If any person needs to want to hear a story of a failed love story, then go on ahead and you can listen to that. So before we end this video off, let me just say here quickly how we're going to be comparing this year to last year's. Last year was mostly Star Wars. The only things that were not Star Wars were Pacific Rim Uprising, and was going to be Bumblebee and the miscellaneous stuff at the end of the year, but did not happen. So this year is going to be the year of variety. And I don't think there's any way to prove that this year is not going to be variety, with more things that are not Star Wars related than, that. Obviously I need to cut down on the long streaks of things, but hey, I'm perfectly fine doing those long streaks of things. What may end up happening with me is I might knock out all the Star Trek. I should probably knock out all the Star Trek videos during the summer, so that way I don't have to worry about them for a while, and wait till the Episode 9 trailer to start building those stuff and be all good there, and just record the videos right after I build the models, because I have a plan of how I'm tackling my channel. So yeah, during college I came up with a plan for myself. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're on a brand new notepad though, so I actually officially labeled it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Danny from DKBrickStudios signing off. Please remember, may the force and the force of others be with you always. I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you have a great 2019. Oh, please wait, before I last sign off, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out all my friends. Check my friends' level. Link to that's in the description down below. Check out my socials. Those are linked in the description down below. You'll get notified about what's going on in my life, like how things might not be coming out on proper times. If you would like me to, I have a Facebook page. I can boot that back up if you need me to boot that back up, because I am willing to boot it back up and make an effort to actually post things on there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Danny from DKBrickStudios signing off. I believe that's everything that needs to be said here. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you have any requests, comment them down below. I'd be happy to hear them, and if you are excited, and please tell me what you're excited for at the end of the year, for what I'm going to be doing in 2019, and otherwise. So yeah, this is Danny from DKBrickStudios signing off. May the force and the force of others be with you always, and have a great 2019.
Trust in your feelings and find a new hope. Take your best shot and let go.